Sit. Boy. Down. Good boy. Good boy. So to get him to go a little bit closer to me, I'm going to use my left hand and kind of tickle the outside of his left flank and see if I can get him to come closer. Jump closer. Oops, now you're going to stand up. But he shifted his weight. Okay, come here. Let's go over here. Maybe we can show it better this way. No leaves. Here. Closer. Sit. Down. Kind of seeing if he will lay down from a stand. Hey, where are you going? Jep. Down. Attaboy. Oh, and you're flipping your hip. Nice. Good boy. Good boy. We'll see if we can flip you out here. So I usually will take my hand and kind of flip or tickle his flank area over here. Push a little bit. Good boy. It's like, well, that's weird. Good boy. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to ask him to come closer and do it again. Jep, closer. Whoops. So I'm going to guide him back in a down position. Hey. Down. Good boy. Closer. Good boy. Good boy. Hopefully you can see that. I could try it also with a dog that's not practiced it a lot and see if that helps. Okay. Okay, this is not a KSDS dog, obviously, but I thought he might be able to demonstrate some of the basics of teaching a dog closer and flipping their hip. So in the very beginning, I would, of course, make sure your dog can do a nice down position. Once you get the down position very good and well trained, then we can start working on flipping their hip. I wouldn't put a command like closer to it yet until you know your dog can kind of flip their hip nicely for you. Okay, so I am going to put him jack down, in a down. And so one of the things you can do to help them flip their hip is to take a treat and lure their head towards their back hip. Good boy. And you can see he automatically flipped his hip when I did that. So luring his head back to his flank area. Jack down. So same thing, if you want to make sure your dog can go both ways. Good. Good boy. And once your dog is doing that, like I say, you need to kind of keep it low. Good boy. Then you can start making it a little more difficult. Good boy. Oh, you're being a good boy. If your dog, wants to pop up from the sit or from the down position, then just help lure them back into a down position. So it may take a little patience. Jack down. Okay, so I'm going to take my treat and lure him. Good. The other thing you can start doing also is using your hand to, now he's getting comfortable, to tickle his hip a little bit so they start getting used to feeling you kind of tickle their flank area so that they, so that eventually you don't need the treat to lure them. So here, oops, you got a freebie there. Good boy. Good boy. So tickle his hip this way. Yeah. Now you're getting too comfortable. There we go. Yes, good boy. And then, of course, mark the moment they flip their hip and go ahead and reward with your, reward with your treat. Once your dog is doing that real fluently, then you can start working on your left side. You can sit in a chair if that's, because that's normally where you would want your dog to be in a closer position or even a stand position. Jack down. So there, he's flipped his hip back. So now at this point, he knows how to flip his hip. I'm comfortable with him. So I'm going to actually give him the command closer as I, hey, down. So I'm going to use a little bit of collar pressure on him. Jack, down. There you go. As soon as he, good boy. Good boy. Because I know he knows how to lay down. Okay, so now I'm going to ask him to come closer, and I'm going to tickle his hip. If I need to use a lure, I can also use a lure. Closer. Oh, he's going to get all funny on me, so I'm going to go ahead and use a lure. Closer. Yes. Good boy. Okay, one more time. Come here. Jack, sit. Jack, down. Help him out a little bit. And I'm going to say closer. And I'm going to lure his head to his back hip.